What's up, gamers? Saedawg here from Mystical Gaming and Animation, and welcome back to another episode of Saedawg Doodles. In the last episode, we went ahead and I think we drew Voltorb, right? Yeah, we drew Voltorb last episode. On today, and it has been a while since I uploaded the last installment of this. So I'm going to show off some of the kind of drawings I finished coloring. Now I did feel. If you guys can see here, this Fennekin was actually colored with the shiny colors. Because I didn't have the normal colors, well I did, but like legit the normal colors don't really look that very nice on Fennekin, so I thought that, you know, I might as well just go with the shiny colors. They look way better, especially like, look at this. This is like pink, the little pink and the gray and the silver like that. That's just, and the white. That's pretty cool. And then we of course have the Voltorb. That's fully colored now as well. Let's see if I can fix the tripods a little bit up more. There we go. There's the Voltorb. The music hero here in the background is of course from Mudkip. And here's Puppy Kai's fully colored drawing. Yes, I know I messed up on her hair fur up there. I accidentally made it orange and a little bit of pink by mistake, and then I erased it and I covered it over with white so that it doesn't look like it's messed up. And then of course, yeah, we of course have Baby Hunter, which I showed did show last episode. Before I actually got into the Voltorb troll, I showed Baby Hunter. Now he's actually fully colored now. I was for Ruby Blue's fan art, manifest art, Ruby Blue's manifest art, nothing. I also did get a new sketchbook, so there we go. Yeah, in today's episode, we're going to be going ahead and drawing Mudkip. This is suggested to me by my buddy Dander Arts, aka Alex. Let me go ahead and pull up a little image of Mudkip so I can go ahead and draw him. I love his music in the background playing. Lol, what? I'll use this one. I guess this looks pretty cool. Now, one thing for sure is that I'm gonna mess probably on his head part, because the head part is kind of like hard to mess around because he does have whiskers kind of like Fennekin does. But Fennekin's weren't really all that hard to draw, so let's go ahead and see how this works out. First of all, we're gonna be drawing his giant fin on his head. Of course, I'm using actually a lead pencil to do this, and so let me look a little bit. I had to draw like a little bit more lightly here, so I don't break the piece of lead I'm using for this pencil. But at least the good thing it's more precise, I guess. And then his head kind of stretches out right here, like that. And then we're gonna go ahead and curve, because like he does have like a little. We're gonna go ahead and curve this one part right here. Okay, that's a little bit too big of a head. I'm gonna fix that. Like that, curve it, and then it's gonna soon like a curve like that, and then there's gonna be like a little indent here too. I'm just gonna curve it like that. I'm going to clean that up a little bit. Check the recording, make sure everything is good. Then we're gonna go ahead and make the whiskers part. Or the little flips, this little flippy gills part, I guess. I don't know what you would really call it. Call these, to be honest. Like that, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I messed up on one of them. This is supposed to be a little more straighter, like that. Bum, 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 bum. I love this remix by Electrical Mudkip. This is probably the best one. It's funny how I'm playing Electrical Mudkip music and I'm drawing Mudkip. I guess you can call this the Electrical Mudkip tribute. You know what? I'll tweet this at him. Go ahead, if any of you guys actually watch Electrical Mudkip or listen to any of Electrical Mudkip's tracks, tweet at him this video and tell him about it, and tell him that I featured his music in this video. I'm sure he'll love it, actually, and the fact that I'm even drawing Mudkip on in this video too. Thank you, Danny, for actually suggesting this Pokemon for me to draw for this channel, for this episode, I guess, because now I get to promote other people's channels, you know. I guess with this drawing. All these tracks will be available in the description as well. So, along with the link to YouTube, to Electric Mudkip's channel and Twitter as well. Just like I said in the beginning part of it, yeah. Okay, now we're gonna curve again like this. Actually, no, let me go to his page because I have his page pulled up on here. Let me go and click because I would actually rather draw that instead. Hold up. The music will keep playing, so let me go ahead and do that. Okay, there we go. I just want to look at this. Boom. That way I can get that picture of it. And go ahead and straighten this, again, I need to straighten this part out of it, the flipper part. It needs to be like that. There we go. Okay, that one's a little too hard. That one's a little, gotta line it up a little bit. Clean this up a little bit. One of his head, yeah, his head's a little crooked on this side. Crooked on this side. Let me go and fix that. I'm going to straighten this a little bit too. There we go. That's better. Boom. He has a little bit of an abstract head, doesn't he? He does have a little bit of an abstract head. Look at me using big words. Steven, why do you use big words? There, that's a little better. Fix it up a little bit. And then kind of clean this up so it doesn't actually look bad. I'm gonna actually color over it with the Sharpie pen anyway, so it's not gonna matter. But now let's go ahead and start drawing his body in a little bit. His body's gonna kind of curve down a little bit. It's kind of weird. Where it's Alright, here's one of his flippers going down. I swear, I love this remix, by the way. This is the Earthbound Own It remix that you guys are hearing by Mudkip, so yeah. I kind of curve it so that way it actually looks like it's touching the ground, you know, like he's touching the ground, like that, yeah. And then one foot's gonna be right here. Okay, doesn't need, maybe he needs to curve like that. Maybe he just needs to like turn like that. I guess that'll work. He'll have a giant head and a small body, I guess, because he's sitting down. He has giant tail and makeup for it, though, too, so. I'll make him have like a little curved foot, I guess. Like that. Is there any like indentation on the actual let me see. On his feet? Yeah, there is. So we're gonna add those. Think. Nah, I kinda already added them here, so I'm going to fix them. Make this a little better. I'm gonna make that a little bit rounder, like that. It's a very derpy Mudkip, I guess you could say. A very derpy electric Mudkip. Jeez. Definitely a very derpy electric Mudkip. And this belly's gonna be right here, so I'm gonna curve that out. They're gonna have another like fin stretching out right here. That, and then he's gonna have like a little another foot here. We can go ahead and just like curve out. These are his front feet, and then there's his back feet, of course. So, yeah. There we Ow. Could have caught myself a little bit there. Clean up a little bit. Let me go and clean up a little bit of this mess, you know. Fix it up a little bit, and then right here too. There we go. Derpy, very, very derpy Mudkip, I guess you could say. Let me see if I can curve out like a little smile. There we go. Does Mudkip have teeth? Let me see. No, he does have a very large tongue, so probably add that. It's just has a little mouth like that. At that. That's his little tongue right there. There we go. Now it's coloring time, I guess. I'm gonna get my fancy colors out. And then I'm gonna go and use this sharp pen here. You guys see that? To go ahead and draw the rest. Let me actually make sure it's playing the likes, you know. There's a certain part I think where it stops and it starts playing Project C remixes, so I have to switch it to fix it so like where like I always playing just Electric Mudkip. Because I don't want Project C to be in here too along with Electric Mudkip. It's gonna be kinda weird. Bum 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 banana. Bum bum banana banana. Bum 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 bum. Alright, we're literally almost done. And then we'll go ahead and, do the coloring aspect. He's only all blue and then part of orange. So it shouldn't be that hard. And I was literally almost biting on my tripod right there. Also, I just want to show how close I am to my phone. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't be that close. Alright, there you go. Now colors. Oh, where's his tail? Lol, Steven, you forgot his tail. I'm an idiot. I know I was forgetting something part of it. I was forgetting some part of it. Or like every Mudkip has every Mudkip. I mean every Pokemon has to have a tail. Let me go and put that in there. Tail's gonna be right here. And it's gonna kind of stretch out, a little bit more. Yeah, it's gonna be his tail. And then it has like little flaps like this. Let's stretch all the way here. So we're gonna do that. Let me see if we can fit an electric Mudkip down here too. Probably could. I'll put Mudkip down here actually. Yeah, then red electric up here. I messed up the eye. Whoops. Let me unfix it. There we go. And then, of course, cribbing I can already see here. There. Electric Mudkip. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. Oh, oops. I'm gonna place it there. There we go. Let's see if we can scoot that up a little bit. Now we can see like the whole drawing. Thumbnail. Just kidding. That's like I should be a thumbnail. And now comes the coloring shade. It's a light blue type of color that he is. So here's the light blue I'm going to be using. Let's go ahead and color him in. Alright, so after this track, I had to switch it to back to the playlist. So let me go back to the where was that? I'm looking at the front page. I'm trying to get a little bit hot in here too. From make sure I'm doing this actually right, I'm gonna probably cut it until after he's like fully colored, and then I'll go ahead and do it again. So let me go and do that real quick. Alright guys, so I am pretty much done with Electric Mudkip's drawing. Just need to finish coloring in the little bubble layers, and then we're good to go, and we can end off this little episode of Saedawg Doodles. This episode of Saedawg Doodles is running actually pretty long. Didn't think it would take us long to just draw a Mudkip, you know? That would take longer. That'll take short. It'd be really short. But again, I did go into fully detail, and I actually covered the entire thing. And again, I almost bit my tripod. Whoops! It just goes to show how close I am to the mic. Not the mic, I mean the phone. You don't have to necessarily be a Pokemon, I guess you could say. You guys can let me know in the comment section below for next episode. I should know next episode already has a suggestion, but next episode we're gonna be drawing Trico from for Danny again. Yes, next episode for Dander Arts. He also suggested that I draw Trico next. Electric Mudkip though will be this episode, and then of course next episode will be Trico. And then you guys can go ahead and suggest, also what kind of Pokemon do you also want me to draw in the comment section below. And now we'll get to drawing them after the next episode, because already the next episode already has its next suggestion. So yeah, once this is complete, then I'll go and end off the video. I'm going to clean this up real quick.